Business. Funny business. Yeah. Funny business. Funny business. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, Tristan, man, what is this?
This the funny business mobile.
I see that, but what's it? Why do we have a Hummer?
We gotta go on the road. You ain't looked at the app. We've been selling out city after city.
You've been doing what?
Yes, funny business. It's been business banging.
Oh, shit, we're sold out.
Yeah.
yeah, man, but why the Hummer?
Because we like cash money taking over for the 99 and 2000.
All right, cool, man. We horrible gas miles. We just going up and down the street, but we could. I mean, we could make this work, bro. We can make this work.
Funny business. Yeah. We gotta pull up in style. They gotta know that we rolling deep.
Hey, Tristan, is that a handicap sticker?
Oh yeah, the handicap sticker. My sugar mama had the cosign for it.
Oh, okay.
You know, so it's kind of like me, yours, and Gladys's.
All right, cool, man. So,
but it's funny business all the way.
Yeah, funny business. All right, cool. I guess we get the best parking and shit like that.
That's right.
We can do that. All right, cool. We park right up to the venue.
Yeah.
Show. We can make it rock, bro.
They gonna get these tickets, man.
Funny business comedy tour. We got this, man.
Buddy, we made it.
We made it, man. What we made, I don't know,
funny
but we made something, bro. We made something. All right. Let's do it. For sure. Yes, world. What's going on, man? This is your boy, Buddy Ramming.
It's your boy D-Rock the Mic, the fat boy that keep you laughing all night.
Yes.
And this is the Funny Bidness Podcast. Welcome to another episode. We got a great guest for you guys tonight. We got our buddy right here who's done comedy all over the Bay Area, all over Sacramento, everywhere.
All over the
faces everywhere. Yeah. If you ain't seen him, you about to see him now. Yeah. Give it up for our boy Tristan Johnson.
What it do?
What's going on with you, my guy? How you feeling?
Loving life, feeling good.
There you go. So where did comedy all start for you? What was your first introduction to it, or when did you finally say, "Yo, I want to try this"?
It started in Sacramento at the Touch of Class.
Damn.
In 2009.
Man, yeah. Shout out to the Touch of Class.
That's a legendary room.
It is.
People don't understand that shit, but that motherfucker room right there, man, has had so many freaking legends, and like that shit will true. That put some hair on your comedy chest.
True. Now, are we talking like, because Touch Class can be hit or miss. Now, are we talking like full of old school black people that night? Like how usually, like the way when I first came here, it was like always just old folks in there. Wasn't no young folks, always just like 40 and up.
Yeah, you came later in the game. I remember when you started, but when I came, it was under the creator, B.T. Kingsley.
Oh, okay.
B.T. Kingsley, and what B.T. Kingsley, him and Terrell, and he had a bunch of other homeboys. They were club promoters. And when BT came from Houston, that's where you're originally from, he hooked up with Terrell and the rest of the club promoters. So they would go to the club and bring all the girls from the club to the Touch of Class on Sunday. So when I went to the Touch of Class, it was nobody in there. The average age was like 26, 24. Mm-hmm. So
I missed my time.
Yeah, when I started, it was really young.
Yeah, those 40-year-olds now that you see, those were the 26-year-olds back then. They just relived their glory days. Right. They like, please bring back.
We back. We're doing it again. Yeah. Okay. I respect.
Yeah. When I started at the Touch of Class, I was 27 years old.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But the people were either my age or younger. Yeah. So it was a club vibe. We had a great DJ, Rip One.
Rick Boy's still doing it. Still doing his thing.
He still be there. It was a younger vibe. And even my jokes I was telling jokes like I'm talking to a 24-year-old woman, a 25-year-old woman. You know what I mean? Okay. So my jokes was about, a lot of sex jokes. Most people start off with sex jokes when they first starting off. So
you moving on, you started your own. Like one thing I really wanted to ask about, because like I got into the comedy game after it got shut down. But tell us a little bit about Nutty Mondays.
Lord today.
Do you see the smile, motherfucker? Nutty Mondays, y'all. Nutty Mondays up in this motherfucker.
That's the thing about it. What happened was, once I got in the game, BT ran Touch of Class probably for another 2 years to about 2010-ish, almost 11-ish. When he left the Touch of Class to me, Andre Bailey, Mike Sinclair, Regina Givens, Rico the Great, and we had a day there. Eventually, y'all know me. I branched off and did my own thing, and I took it back onto my side of the town, Del Paso Heights.
Okay.
So that's where you get the name Nutty.
Okay,
So it's
okay,
for
okay.
the Nutty North. You
Okay,
know what I
okay,
mean?
okay, yeah.
And y'all gotta understand, I'm in my 20s, so
Yeah.
I'm still in my mentality. I'm
Yeah,
gonna name my
I got
comedy
you.
show after the hood, so it's
Yeah,
Nutty Mondays, and that was a successful show. It was an open mic, but I was new to comedy, and everybody that came to my open mic pretty much was new to comedy, and it's hard to get my friends to hear some comedians that wasn't funny.
Man.
So we had some greats that came out of it, like Lance Woods, Kyrie Shabazz. You know, like they like started in that room, but I had to add other things to the show.
Tell us.
So once a month we had a best in boy shorts.
Okay, this is getting what?
Yes. We'll put the girls in boy shorts. I did that. That'll let you know the time it was. It was about 2011. And what we did was we put a lot of women in boy shorts. And I wanted, I have my own taste in women. So they was like, oh, Tristan, you just going to make all the big women win. So what I did.
They should.
Right. Right. There's more ads, you should get more money.
More ass, more money. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Right.
That's what I was thinking about.
Right.
That's how it works.
You got to put a big old auntie booty in some boy shorts. So we had two. So it was supposed to be for the skinny girls and for the big girls, but I call big girls skinny girls if they smaller than me. So yeah. So you can be a skinny girl and be about 220.
You're a hefty skinny girl.
So we had best in board shorts. So when we'd let the crowd come, and I used to pack that place out, no security, just all my homies and comedians, and I paid them after the show. We have giveaways. People can win a bottle of Amsterdam or Ciroc or something.
This place fucking rocking.
Right, it's supposed to be an open mic.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand, this is Tristan with the braids, with the beads in his hair, the gold grill, like a motherfucker just.
Where that-
out
those
here, bro. I'm
pictures.
like,
Yeah, the
fuck.
picture is right here. You just put it up.
Yeah, we just put the picture right there. This is Tristan back
Yeah,
in
that's
2011.
me. That's the black version of Austin Powers. See, I got a mouthful of gold teeth. I got the beads.
Yeah, you was.
BT, he was my comedy mentor. When I first started comedy, he was like, he seen me show up with a white T-shirt on and stuff like that. He was like, if you want people to respect your craft, wear a suit. So I started wearing these suits and stuff like that. And you can tell when a hood nigga wear a suit.
It's just a little bit. That shit ain't tailored.
It ain't
It looked like
tailored.
you're going to court. That's pretty much what it looked
We
like.
got the clip all the time. That shit ain't even.
And what happened was, at the show, when I started comedy, I used to, at one time, I was 450 pounds. Yeah, see, look at 450 pounds. That's me. That's me. 450 pounds. I lost 100 pounds
Okay.
when I started comedy. So I thought I was cute at this size, I thought I was cute at this size, so I was like, I lost weight. Maybe I'm a star. So that's what made me start comedy. I lost 100 pounds, so I started doing comedy and stuff like that. So then when I first started comedy, a lady donated me all her husband's suits. Her husband had passed away, and it was a bunch of suits, and she was like, he was a big dude.
Yeah.
They think all big dudes are shaped the same.
Man, everybody do that shit. I'm like,
So-
nah, that don't work.
So the shirt, the jackets will fit me. I can button it up, but the sleeve might snap. I'm a situation is I'm big and tall. So being 6'4", is, if I wear certain big clothes, that fit me around and might stop at my belly button. So.
That's that shit.
Yeah,
right
so I wore the suits and stuff like that, but I look good. I got videos and stuff like that of doing it. But yeah, I started changing my look. I was in my 20s, you know what I mean? So I was going to the club every day, but I'm an Oakland nigga, so when I came to Sacramento, start doing comedy in Sac, I was like, man, I'm gonna be funnier than them because I'm from East Oakland. You know how East Oakland, you got that arrogance. You know what I mean?
They know everything. They're better at everything.
They're better than everything. So even with me living in Sacramento for so long, that's how cats from Grant act. Like, I'm from Grant High School. I'm the coolest nigga in Sacramento. We from Grant High School. Like that. When I first moved to Sacramento, I was 16. And we used to have the party line. I heard about that. So you get on the party line and you have to call the women and holler at them and tell them to meet you at the light rail. You know what I mean? You have to describe yourself. Be like, yeah, I'm from Oakland. I'm like, I'm fat, but I ain't fat. I'm like, I got a FUBU jersey. I'm gonna be out there.
I got the braids.
I got the braids and stuff like that. So. On the party line, cats would be like, girls, you tell them you from Grant, we gotta come see.
Yeah.
I was dealing with a girl that went to Rancho Cordova High, and two girls was saying that they was with me. Oh, I thought that's her boyfriend from Grant. No, that's her boyfriend from Grant. I'm like, you get all this from being from Grant?
Okay.
So if I don't represent East Oakland, I'm representing Grant High School to the fullest.
I just put my own picture of the yearbook and shit, nigga. We right here.
Yeah. Represent. So with that level, you got a level of swag and arrogance when you from Grant High School or you from East Oakland. You know what I mean? So when I started comedy, I was like, we're gonna get out there, and we was new comics.
Yeah.
So we thought getting the crowd pumped was actually doing comedy.
Yeah, man. I remember those first years.
Yeah, we didn't have no jokes.
No
we
jokes.
Be like, we'll walk on stage like, yeah, this nigga still out here wearing feelers and FUBU jerseys and shit. Yeah, these old ass niggas is still wearing Jabot jeans with straps. Yeah, we wasn't doing comedy. We was just riling up the crowd.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh, this is a bitch in here with 3 baby daddies sending 2 baby daddies a package. It was no comedy.
That's really just the whole circle, just everybody in the circle. You talking about shit. Yeah.
But BT Kingsley, he was doing real comedy, and he would bring the white comedians, he would bring the Indian comedians, the girl comedians, and all that. And he was like, Tristan, that shit might work here, but when you want to do this for money, you're gonna have to start writing jokes. So that's why I really came up under his umbrella. And when I started to touch, it was some beast. Yeah. Carlos Rodriguez was an animal,
bro. Carlos is a beast, bro.
Yeah, he was
dope, man.
When I started, how the ladies would act when Carlos hit the stage, it was something epic.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to be a fly comedian. You know what I mean? Even if I'm big and fly, I want how people react to Carlos when he get on stage. And Carlos don't even act like that no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like we had Doughboy. Doughboy would take a song and he would remix it, and the whole crowd would be like, it was hella creative because he can rap, so he could take what he had the Jamie Foxx song, blame it on the food, you know what I mean? Yeah. Blame it on the cholesterol, and he would switch it. He would do that, and no matter what, when he brought those songs out, it was no recovering. It was no. Mikey Winfield would come there, and his level of creativity was just out of this world. And then we had people that roast. We had Ant the Hustler. Yeah, Ant the Hustler, he passed away. I spoke at his funeral. We all showed up at his funeral, and we spoke highly of him. But he would roast. We had Darius Monday. That was my cousin who told me to come to the Toucher class. He used to roast. He used to roast back and forth. And then when me and Rico came, Rico started a month after me. When Rico came, it just shifted.
Yeah.
It shifted.
Okay.
It just shifted, and it was like, I was on top of the world. Then when Rico came, it was like slowly Rico took over, and then Sacramento ain't never been the same.
Facts, bro.
It has never been the same. Like Rico, but Rico is 10 years older than me, so he got life experiences. He had been through so much, and so when Rico came, it was like we had a movement. We all started. BT started to touch a class, but we was the hood cats, and we started under Rest in Peace Meal Ticket.
Oh,
Me. So when BT moved to LA to chase his dream, which he's doing great now.
Doing Sprite commercials now and shit.
Yeah, he's a great writer. He was a writer on a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? He does a lot of behind the scenes stuff. He was there when I did Chocolate Sunday and stuff like that. BT is really doing his thing, and I appreciate all the knowledge that I got while he was here. But he was showing me how to get money at this.
Yeah.
Meal Ticket was showing us how to have a good time.
There you go.
So Meal Ticket, we started under Meal Ticket, and these people, we wasn't doing comedy for money. We was doing comedy to get the crowd to go wild. You know what I mean? We would dress up, dress fly, whatever we did. I invite every woman I ever talk to. I don't care if they were sitting at the same table together.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't come to see me at the Touch Class on Sunday, I'm breaking up with you.
And there's gonna be plenty of women there on Sunday. There's gonna be some pictures, man.
Yeah, I'm married now. I was in my womanizing days back then, but like I said, I was in my 20s. You know what I mean? So it was like, if you don't come to the show, I need every woman that I'm dealing with to come to the show, because I want BT to let me on stage. And if I brought more people, they gotta let me on stage. So it was the girls, and then it was the girls and their cousins and stuff. So the Touch of Class was something epic. So that just once BT left, I started Nutty Monday. So we had the best in boy shorts for the girls, to get some money, and then we had that was for the guys to see the women in boy shorts, and then we had the sexy man contest. It was a bunch of soldier boy body niggas.
Soldier boy body niggas.
It's soldier boy body
All doing the word and shit out there trying to get attention.
Niggas that was gonna take off their shirt if you asked them or not.
These niggas, man.
Nigga can't even shoot dice with his shirt on. Like, nigga, it's getting hot. Nigga, you $3 in. You gotta get naked for $3, nigga.
Boy, your pocket's tight. You done for the night.
Nah, nigga,
I got $2 left. Nigga, I got
this nigga, you sagging with no, you damn near stripping for this money. Them y'all niggas.
It's getting hot.
You sagging, and no shirt on.
Oh shit!
You got basketball shorts.
And y'all going, y'all done gambled this same $9 back and forth.
Just passing it back and forth to each other. Y'all
right.
sharing the same dice.
So Nutty Mondays was my open mic, and my thing was, nobody was that good at comedy yet. But the crowd got to have a good time. So I gave rappers opportunities, and some of those rappers, they not even alive today. So I'm happy that they got to live their dream on my Nutty Monday show. You know what I mean? Because we only gonna be here once. So I always, even still to this day, try to make opportunities for rappers, but I can't invite people to places that ain't gonna be safe for people to bring their wife. And now that I'm married, I think about it like, can I bring my wife there? You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at now. I got Funny on Fire.
Tell us about the Funny on Fire show you started up.
It was a show. It was a branch off from Smoking Jokes a little bit. But it was Funny on Fire because we didn't own the name of Smoking Jokes, so I started Funny on Fire. But I really don't even smoke that much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You started his own fourth.
And then when somebody came to the show, everybody came to the show and they didn't even care about smoking.
No,
they didn't care. I was like, y'all can smoke. They was like, they bought some weed. I want some edibles. I want some this, and they didn't even care about smoking. So I really don't even make the smoking a part of the show no more. In certain venues you can smoke, some venues you can't. So Funny on Fire is venues. We did it at a pizza place in San Francisco. We did it at a gym in Sacramento.
I pulled up at the one you did at Queen Sheba.
We did it at Queen of Sheba. So what I try to do is when I have small black businesses, it could be a barbershop, it could be a clothing. Any I'm trying to help my people make money.
Yeah, that's good.
It's some underground stuff, like that. So I try to make it where vendors and people can make their little money on the under. So Funny on Fire is meant to be underground.
Good shit.
So if y'all, kind of like the La Russell of comedy.
There you go.
You know what I mean? If you got a backyard, y'all done seen us do front yards, backyards.
Yeah.
Driveways, all that shit.
Driveway. So yeah, if y'all got enough space and you want 200 strangers there, y'all hit me on Instagram at Tristan Funny.
I'm telling you, man. And these underground shows is where it's at. I'm telling y'all be going to these corporate shows or these shows that be at these comedy clubs. Yeah. The underground
Go to
shows
these
be the
underground
best shows.
shows.
I'm telling you right now. Be real. So what is what would you say your end goal is? Okay, you comedy. I know you produce. You do a lot of shit.
You do a lot for the comedy community in general. So just give up for Tristan props for that, for all he does, making sketches, making flyers for people, and all that shit. Bro.
All those things. You feel me? That's definitely what we're proud of. Now, where do you see yourself in 10 years, or where do you want to be in 10 years? You would say.
I'm learning from people younger. I'm learning from the Kev on Stage, just the La Russells. But before them, we had the Keaton Ivory Waynes and the Robert Townsends, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all are like my brothers and stuff like that, so I just come through like the Purple Ninja Turtle, you know what I mean? I might have some extra lights, I might have a camera, I might have something. I just feel like if we doing this, we need to do this.
Do it right, do it all the way.
Yeah, y'all my brother. As soon as you grab a mic, even if you're not funny, you're my brother, because I'd rather get together and do a podcast with y'all than visit y'all in jail.
Yeah, man, for real.
And that's back, because I don't even know if you remember this, but like my first time I was at the Touch of Class, you was there or whatever. Mm-hmm. Then maybe like a week or two later, I ran into you at the Rockies, 74 or whatever that club is up Citrus Heights or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I was like, you was just at Touch of Class, do your thing. And I showed you the picture. He's like, yeah, bro. He's like, well, you're a comedian. I was like, yeah. He's like, well, you're in a brotherhood now. We got each other's back and shit like that. And those words rang true and shit ever since and shit, bro.
I spoke at different. I didn't give comedians the light at their funeral.
Damn.
Yeah, because that's what you do. The firemen, they ring the bell when a fireman dies. When a comedian dies, you're supposed to give them the light. You're supposed to bring them to the stage. This person, he performed in Sacramento. He did this. He did that. Give him a round. You give them their last round of applause, and then you give them the light, and you hold the light, and then it's that's how you supposed to send off a comedian when they pass away. So I've been there when comedians had not made it.
Yeah.
I've seen them come back. I didn't see Rico come back 1,000 times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're really brothers. Lance Woods just did my wedding. You know what I mean? He got ordained and he married me and my wife. You know what I mean? Everything about me is so that a comedian can survive. You know what I mean? You done came and borrowed equipment. I done helped you with things. You know what I mean? So because I'm already make it.
Yeah.
Y'all got this show. I'm probably in one of the first 3 or 4 shows.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I pray that Buddy is out doing something constructive. I pray that D-Rock is doing something constructive because it's going to land on me eventually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So anybody out there, y'all could reach out. It's Sacramento comedians that will come out there and
we'll support, bro. Whatever you need to do to get your.
We'll go to Cincinnati. We'll go to Omaha. We'll go to San Antonio. We will go Arkansas. We will go out there. And there's people that believe in this comedy stuff. This is not just social media stars that want followers. I'm performing in backyards. I didn't perform in places I shouldn't have went.
We all done that once or twice this year.
Right. People call me because they know I just love it. And to be in somebody's living room or backyard or garage telling jokes, you gotta be such a professional because I could say something and start a fight and I'm in somebody's house.
For real.
Yeah.
I can't do comedy and roast somebody mama and I'm in their house.
Yeah.
I have did comedy. Me and G King just did a funeral. We do comedy at funerals. I did a funeral without him. I did a wedding. I do 50th birthday parties. I'm okay with
Churches.
talking to people.
Yeah.
This is a profession. This is a skill set.
Yeah, I ain't there yet.
Yeah, so that's
right.
why I think all the BT Kingsleys, the Dugars, that want you to keep dressed right. I try to carry myself like a Kirk McHenry. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people. It's a lot of black men has created this person right here.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
facts, bro.
A lot of black men created me. If you're a black man, when you see me, you could get credit. This is black man made right here.
For real.
Right? Because being a comedian, it's a business. You know what I mean? It's certain things. You don't want nobody fighting at your shows and stuff like that. So I carry myself because I don't want nobody to say, "Oh, you do comedy like Tristan," because it's always fighting up there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
okay.
how I conduct myself affects you.
Yeah.
Because you've been on how many flyers with me? How many flyers with me?
Right, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you ain't never gonna see me trying to bother somebody's wife at a show because I want people to bring their wives to our shows. So
bringing them in, that's real.
you know, it's just a certain way that you carry yourself. You know what I mean?
That's right.
When you handling a business.
When you go on stage, bro, you do material. You tell your jokes. You should do anything to make people uncomfortable. You just like, bro, I'm up, like you said, I'm up here doing a job, and that job is to make you guys smile and laugh, and hopefully tell your friends and come back.
Yeah,
Right.
That's all we want.
And I just super love black people.
Yeah.
So I will do a barbecue.
Yeah, that's true.
People be like,
pull
Tris,
up for
why
that.
do you do that?
It's like, I love these people.
I love
these
I
people,
love
yo.
regular people.
I ain't gonna lie, that's our way of paying it forward. Maybe we don't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't do it for the money, we just do it to pay it forward. Like, yo,
Yeah.
these people
I get there, he ain't even gonna be funny. I'm gonna roast him when I get on stage, and then they see I'm a professional.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's a difference between watching a fight on World Star and watching a fight in an MMA fight. Like,
That's true.
Level.
yeah, you ain't never saw a 3-minute World Star video. So it's a level of professionalism that we come to, and I just can't. I do mostly churches because I'm actually saying something. I did an all-white church not too long ago. That was a little different because I'm not that aware of their etiquette.
Yeah.
Black people churches, you never know. People might have just got out of jail and won.
Keep it a little looser there. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
So,
Do you prefer to do more clean comedy than like the more adult shows, they would say?
I like clean comedy because I like clean comedy. But I like to just say how I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I only say, how I feel. So if I would judge the room.
Okay.
If I was like D-Rock brought his moms here and stuff like that, I would try to say jokes that she can digest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
But it's comedy. I can't. If she came to a show and it's nothing but 20-year-old girls, then she might go.
She might be what you give her.
Yeah, she
That's right.
like, oh, he's telling jokes about fake Yeezys. I don't know what a Yeezy is. You know what I mean? Who do I cater to? Somebody that's too old. That's why being a great professional comedian and public speaker, can you bring people into your world?
Yeah.
Can I go to Japan? Can I go to London and describe East Oakland to these people and have them entertained?
Yeah, that's true.
Because
that's the main thing.
yeah, they be having us watch Harry Potter, and you know where I went.
I ain't never been to no Hogwarts.
Harry Potter. So if I could, if you could have me sit through Harry Potter,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you sit through East Oakland.
Yeah, there you go.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but that it's a level of art form. Like, oh, okay, this is Oakland. Okay, that's the mom, and that's the dad. Sometimes that's the dad. That's one of them uncles. That's
It might be the dad too. We don't know.
we don't know, but welcome to East Oakland. You know what I mean? So, And that's the thing about a profession is not that I'm supposed to change or do fake church talk. Oh, I'm in front of church people. Let me say God is good. And all the I don't even talk about church people stuff. I just talk about stuff.
It's just clean. It's just I'm not cussing.
I'm just not cussing.
Is that like the true definition of clean though? Just not cussing?
Yeah. Well, it's certain. I can't talk about sex jokes and at churches. I remember our pastor was like, "Man, it seemed like you talked about 3 different girls. Are you shacking up?" I'm like, "What?
Pastor listening too hard.
That's what you got?"
So nah, teach me your ways.
Yeah, I told him about one of my jokes said before my girl go to work. I said something like that, and at the end of the show, it was like, it seemed like you shacking up. I'm like, yeah. So that's not, you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. So you can't be at church. Church is full of fat people. You can't be at church talking about, man, I hit a big old girl. You know, these girls be eating too much. When the last time you went to church and they talked about gluttony?
Yeah.
That's in the 10 Commandments. But are you gonna change? They don't even talk about being a single mother in church and stuff like that no more. So people pick and choose what is church stuff.
Yeah.
And most of these churches aren't doing church stuff because it's all a sin. It's not about just putting down gay people and say that's wrong. Fornicating, period, is wrong.
True.
Lying is wrong. You know what I mean? Ain't a waist trainer lying. Ain't makeup lying.
That is. All those are forms of lying, yes.
Yes.
They call it enhancing. I call it lying.
It's lying.
Yeah, that's true.
It's lying. You get what I'm
that
saying?
waist trader, you lying. The filters you got going on your Instagram, you lying.
Dude, if I walk in church and the lady got a waist trainer, I'm just
But
walking through like,
you sitting.
lying.
You sitting right now.
sitting up here.
You sitting right there. Take that waist trainer off, girl. Give your life to God.
Right. Right. God would have put you in the. If you take the waist trainer off, God will bless you with somebody that like you without the waist trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to grab
But
all
you
that.
just made that waist trainer your God. And you're like, this waist trainer gonna find me the man I want. And that's why it don't ever last.
Yeah.
Because you can outgrow a waist trainer. It roll up, turn into a turtleneck.
You said it rolled up into a
Like a bow tie.
Like a ski mask.
Now you're a Muslim. Now you're a Muslim.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, because that waist trainer, it's going to be a lie as soon as you take it off.
a lie.
I'm gone now. I'm a Houdini on you now. I'm disappearing.
Right.
So now I gotta know you all over again. Shit.
Right. But yeah, when I'm doing churches, it's just good vibes. I'm a happy comedian. Once I took the gold teeth out and I cut the hair, when I got on stage and I tried to be like, look at this bitch, it never worked. People think I'm a teddy bear, so whenever I'm mean, it's like, I don't like you like that.
Yeah.
That even when I tell jokes about being from East Oakland and stuff like that, it's funny to people.
You're so nice. Yeah.
Because I'm so nice,
Yeah.
it's funny. Now, I'm a big dude. I bench press like 300 pounds, but all my jokes is about getting beat up. It's funny to him.
Bro, the funniest joke I ever heard him say. This nigga's talking about what you say. He said, I got beat up so bad I got dragged up the stairs. Fuck, bro. Straight tears, bro. This nigga said he got dragged up a fucking stairs. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, so that's funny. It's funny. It's a little funny if somebody your size got dragged up some stairs. But somebody drag a big nigga my size up some stairs, and then you say you kind of lost. You was getting with him. Yeah, you getting dragged around. Not getting with him. So that's where the comedy comes in. It's the contrary. Kevin Hart could get away with some things Corey Oakham can't get away with. You get what I'm saying? Just off the size difference. When somebody's short like Kevin Hart say bitch, it's cute.
True.
Oh yeah.
When I say it, it's Suge Knight.
It's aggressive.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So I had to adjust to how the crowd sees me.
Yeah.
That's why some people be like, Tristan, the stuff you say off stage, you don't say it on stage. But that's when you get to the level of comedy where you can be yourself on stage and it works together. You know what I mean? So me having 13 years in the game to a real comedian, that's just scratching the surface.
Bro, that's what we be saying. Shit.
You got to give the first 10 years to the trash.
Yeah.
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 You got to say, scrap the first 10 years.
Dude, I'm at 8 and I feel like I've done something. But
Bro,
really nothing.
you know,
got
and I'll be looking at my
crap.
30, I'll be looking at my 30 that I have right. I'm like, no, this shit. Like I feel like it's good, but like you say, like that 10, like it's throw that shit out.
Throw 10 years away if you want to do this.
Well, I got 2 more to go before I throw it away.
Right.
So, shit.
So just keep on hoarding right now. But then
Yeah, that's why that's why I try to put my. I don't. The people say they don't want to record their set because when people come to the show, they won't. They will already know the jokes. No, I'd rather set it and forget it because it's been comedians that have the same concept. Mm-hmm. They recorded it. Now it sounds like they did it first.
Yeah.
So. Y'all, I got plenty of YouTube videos with me with the beads and the braids, and at the touch of class and doing that stuff. Even if I don't come back and double back over on that joke for another 5 years, maybe I was telling a joke that I wasn't at the comedy level to deliver then, and now I got the skill set. I could go back on that joke and bring it to where it needs to be because you're not. When you first started, you're not going that deep into jokes. Nah. You get your first laugh, and you're like, let me get out of here and tell y'all about something else.
That shit scares the shit out of you when you get your first laugh. You like, what the fuck?
Y'all didn't see me on stage. That fighting joke, that was a one-liner that then grew into 30, 40 minutes. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I could walk off the stage after I'm done with that joke. And it started from the boat joke to this joke to that joke to that joke. And that's when you go from telling jokes to doing bits to doing, you could go so in depth with your comedy. So, yeah, but you got to grow. You grow in it. I read more than I did when I was 27. Like you said, I learned from other black men. I was like, man, they think deeper. Yeah. And then the whole world isn't just East Oakland or Grant High School. So then you'd be like, oh. Black people in Colorado ain't the same as a black person in Fresno. Yeah. It ain't the same as a black person from New York. So if I'm talking to the East Coast people, I can't, all my references can't just be California references. So and some people don't use the word nigga like we do in California if you down south.
Oh, yeah.
True. So it might be tacky. And we from California, we're Californians, so we used to us talking this way. Mm-hmm. But we talk extra perfect to some people. So
proper, that's what they say. We talk proper.
Yeah, we talking proper to some people. So when you done said hella proper shit and then you throw nigga at the end of it,
you're like, what the fuck?
Wait, what the fuck? This nigga a cop.
They went from Yale to Martin Luther King Boulevard real quick.
Yeah, I met this girl from Houston. And she said that I like how y'all talk. Y'all talk like Ice Cube. And I never understood. I was like, what does it mean to talk like Ice Cube? She said ghetto proper.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that.
You get what I'm saying? So my countryside come from my mom, so that's what that is. You talk like the people that beat you. Like supposedly told you to get in the house, you talk like them.
She was like, yeah.
Fixing to whoop your ass. Yeah. So you talk you start talking like the people that whooped your ass. Because you gotta talk back in their language.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
You told him you was fixing to whoop it. So that's just how you talk like the people that feed you and beat you. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Feed you and beat you fast.
Yeah, so but you live in a different time than I do. You about 10 years younger than me.
Yeah, I'm 30. Yeah.
You're 30, so I just turned 40 and stuff like that. So we come from the same place, but I see the world from 1995. Mm-hmm. You see the world from 2005.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
That's true.
And then you see the world from being an Army military brat. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you could bring me into your world like, oh, this is I gotta get up and move, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, facts.
This nigga is
I can't stay still too long. I gotta go.
Yeah. He's from Tracy. That's where black people from. That's from where people from Oakland brag about moving to.
Exactly.
I had to get my kids up in Tracy, so he knows East Oakland, but he knows the aftermath. Yeah. He was raised by people that didn't die or go to jail. You get what I'm saying? So to move to Tracy is the finish line to what Nas say? A drug dealer's destiny is reaching the key. You know what I mean? The East Oakland Doughboy dream was to get enough money, get your kids in Tracy and Stockton and stuff like that, so they don't be all up in East Oakland. So we're still connected. Mm-hmm. You know, you just is where all the prayers worked out.
Pretty much, yeah.
The cop went this way and the nigga went this way.
Get off the wrong path.
But that don't make me no better than you because I'm from East Oakland, you from Tracy. It's just
yours. Just our paths.
Now, when we start talking about your uncles and stuff like that, now we're talking about East Oakland again. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's just a generational thing, a time thing, but we're all the same. And some cats was like, I wasn't going to stand in the projects. I had a cousin that he was in Oakland in the 80s, and then he's like, nah, I'm going to go to the service. Mm. And then it's his situation. So we all connected. This is, we all connected. It's just, didn't nobody take me out the hood.
I had to leave
They
on my
didn't come
own.
to get me.
Said I had to get myself out.
Yeah, I got in enough trouble. That's what moved me out to Sac. So, yeah.
For sure.
So, but now I'm blessed and things is good. I go to juvenile halls, speak to the kids.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And tell them. I tell the kids all the time, I don't even have to be funny when you're talking about some real stuff because they doing funny stuff. And I can't cuss to them. I can't be at a jail cell with the guards and telling them all. But I tell them in so many ways, y'all want to get out of jail and get some women. You know what I mean? You don't want to spend your whole hairline in jail.
Hairline.
That's true.
Don't spend. You can spend it's some people spend they whole dreads, they whole hairline in jail.
Yeah. They come out, that shit's gone. Yeah. You
Yeah.
never got to use that.
And then I'm talking to people who's 13 years old, and I've been doing comedy for 13. So it's like y'all think everything is the end of the world. Just keep on living. And these cats is out there, they playing basketball, they hard out and all, they in juvenile hall, and they might still got another 7 years to do, 3 years to do. And I'll be like, if y'all just give yourself a chance to just be free.
Yeah.
Y'all walking around here with 6 packs up to your neck in jail.
Yeah. Thinking about what you're
in jail.
gonna do when you get out.
I'm trying to skip a salad to get so I can get in here. Y'all cats are, y'all walking around like Usher and August Alsina and stuff like that, but y'all doing it in jail. Get out of jail. Whoever told y'all the key to life was to go climb in that window. Get out of jail. With y'all bodies, y'all can make a girl go climb in that window for you. You know? I tell them, I talk to the kids just like this. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Whoever told you this was the shortcut, they're wrong.
They like, stay away from
They're wrong. You dudes, the way y'all out here playing basketball and sweating it, just walk to the beach.
For real.
A beach is only, it's an Amtrak.
Simple.
Yeah, get on the Amtrak, go to Alameda Beach, walk around with your shirt off. You'll get all the women. They will pay for your ride back home. Just go. But instead, they shooting at each other. They're killing each other. They 4 or 5 of these dudes on one girl wondering why, we didn't rape her. She was with it. Well, it's still illegal.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
When y'all could have just hopped on the Amtrak, went to a beach.
And see 4 or 5 girls there, y'all each could have had y'all own thing.
Y'all could have had, them girls would let you drive their car. Just get out of jail. It's only so much I can say.
They'll let you drive your parents' car.
Right.
Surprised, yeah, that's true.
Right. I'm out here starving myself to death, going to Planet Fitness and all this other stuff. Y'all already look perfect, but y'all in jail because you feel like you're a real man because you climbed into an old lady's window and did a home invasion and she got a heart attack and died. Now
it's the lifestyle.
It's just somebody lied to them. That's why I'm telling them. I'm telling you, you can't tell me. I know that Lance Woods have been out of this country 4 or 5 times doing comedy. I know B.T. Kingsley had did a Sprite commercial. I know Doughboy been on Wildin' Out. I know I know too many young black men doing great things.
Yeah.
You can't sell me that lie.
True.
You can't sell me that lie. I didn't see Louis Belt the first time he started on stage with the Sunny Bow thing. He didn't even have the dreadlock when he started. You know what he used to do? He would put the towel on his head. And that would be his dreads. And he would be like, Oakland Cats be like this. And I thought it was the most amazing thing I ever saw. And I was like, he's a genius. I could never write a joke from a 17-year-old point of view.
Yeah.
But this dude is, he's young. He's telling jokes about having sex in a car and stuff like that. And I was like, that's amazing. I can never write that because I'm not that age no more.
Yeah.
And it's believable. When he got on stage, he was new and all that stuff. He got on stage and I was like, oh, he just made this whole room 18 years old again.
How long ago was this?
That's like 2014, 2013 when we was doing that with Louis Bell. With Mario Hodge. I remember when he first got on stage. And he was singing that song and I was like, man. It was almost like how Doughboy remixed the songs, but Mario Hodge could really sing.
Really could sing. And Mario, the thing about Mario Hodge is Mario, he could sing, he put on the wig, but he'd also beat your ass. Like if you come at him wrong, he'd beat your ass. Like
and that's the thing about it, and that's why I show love to y'all cats, because it is the people that started after me who came back and got me. Wow. So a lot of people will want to kiss all the famous people ass. Yeah. But it's really the young people. Mario keeps me working. Jay Rich keeps me working. Lucky Dollars keeps me working. Lance Woods keeps me working. So while people is trying to kiss somebody's ass because they already made it, so y'all cats,
once they reach that level, bro, it's not to say it's impossible, but it's really hard for them to just look back and be like,
right,
you gotta enjoy your journey, bro.
Right.
Like,
if I got some shows and I'm picking up, say it's a star, like say a Gary Owens or something like that. I don't even want to describe nobody else's money. I don't know what they make. But say he's making $40,000 a weekend. And he could give you $2,000 a weekend, and you'll be happy with that. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But can he take you on the road with it, and in the newspaper say, "Oh, the opener for Gary Owens"? They ain't even gonna use your name.
Nope.
They gonna use it. The opener for Gary Owens raped somebody.
That's all they look at.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Are you out there arguing over some weed and get you in Gary Owens' shop? You get what I'm saying? Can I travel with you?
Like,
are you going to miss a flight?
Yeah.
Are you going to be fighting with other comedians? Are you going to be trying to holler at every waitress? Like, this is like I said, these are businesses.
Can you be professional?
The name Gary Owens means business. The names Tony Roberts mean business. The name D-Lay means business. The name Lance Woods mean business.
That's true.
So I'm only gonna be funny when I'm on the stage, but after that, like, it's business, it's professional, it's you act right. Bro,
if I take you on the road, will you set up the table and sell my shirts?
Yeah.
Will you turn into the cameraman? Will you feel like a sucker if I sent you to go get some backwoods?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because if I'm opening up these doors, you gotta have more of a purpose than just what you want.
Yeah.
So if I took you on the road, D-Rock be like, man, Tris be treating me like a slave and stuff. He gonna tell me to set up a camera and videotape him.
But it's like, motherfucker, you on the road.
You on the road.
It's your chance.
Yeah.
You might as well stop.
Right. So that's why it's a business. You got partner. I just had a wedding. I tried to put, my friends from my new life and my friends from my old life in the same room. And I realized that was probably not the best thing.
That's like melted oil.
Yeah, I got millionaire friends.
Yeah.
That's why I don't even think about money like that. I have millionaire friends. But then I have some friends that would do a crime that comes with 20 years.
They got millionaire dreams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So when I put them in the room, these are black men that see the world two different ways. My millionaire friends are not thinking about going to jail.
Mm-hmm. No, not even close.
Yeah, they told us that they didn't make their kids rich. Now they trying to make their grandkids rich.
Yeah, they're focused on generational wealth. They're like, I'm trying to keep this $1 million in the family.
When you
tree.
trying to make your grandkids rich, you not stepping outside squaring up with nobody.
Nah.
Like, what are we talking about?
It's a waste of
So
time.
I got lawyers for that. Get out of here.
Yeah, the kids are at my house now tearing up my furniture.
Yeah, I'm not finna waste my
And,
time.
and they supposed to stop playing the Nintendo Wii or whatever video game out because I stepped in the street to fight a nigga and got shot.
Yep, that's true.
So I love what we doing because it puts me in so much room of black men with value. And people be like, but Tris, why do you still use the word nigga? It's because I'm proud of my niggas now.
Yeah. That's real.
When I say nigga, that means cameraman, that means clothing line,
Yeah.
that means auto body shop, that means web designer,
Yeah.
that's Kev on stage, you know, LaRussell, you get what I'm saying? E40, that's what the word nigga mean to me now.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we do this stuff out of necessity.
Mm-hmm.
Back in all those people in the 80s, the only option was go get a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now somebody be like, I think I'm a rapper. I think I make t-shirts.
Yeah.
I think I paint tennis shoes.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm a DJ now.
I think I'm a DJ.
You go to YouTube University, you can be anything you want now.
Yeah.
You could be
They
anything
have
you
an app
ain't.
for
So,
it. Yeah.
so now, when I think of the word nigga, I think of a nigga painting Jordans and selling them for $1,500 to a nigga that don't want to paint them himself.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Shit.
it's a nigga out there buying $1,500 freshly painted Jordans.
Yeah.
That's some nigga shit.
Yeah.
That really is though.
Nigga rich.
Yeah, that's some nigga shit. So we are self-sustaining ourselves. So it, like in this interview, y'all couldn't even get me to talk bad about somebody because I know 1,000 people that have paid me $1,000,
That's real.
and I don't flex money.
Mm-hmm.
How many times have you paid me? How many times have you paid me? And I know 1,000 of you niggas.
Yeah. That's true.
So when I see another black man, I'm like, I'm probably gonna do his wedding. I'm probably gonna do his show. I'm probably gonna open up his thing, you know, or something like that. When I look at, and I do black comedy, so I know he's gonna, if he has the chance to deal with me or have a corny dude, he's gonna pick me. If you got some, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah, so that's why I be secure, because when you want Tristan Johnson comedy, it's only one Tristan Johnson comedy. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be like, oh, I can't get Dave Chappelle, but I'll take Carrot Top. You know, you want Dave Chappelle.
That's who you want.
When you want Dave Chappelle, you don't want Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
When you want Kevin Hart, you don't want Cat Williams.
Mm-hmm.
You want those people, so there's no need for nobody to hate on nobody. That's who you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so yeah. I don't know how many episodes we just shot.
I think we talked about the first season. I think we just
that's the whole
I think we
season
just
right
wrapped the whole first season right now, but we appreciate it.
Right.
So yeah. But
Y'all chop it up to whatever topic we stayed on long enough.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, one thing we always ask comedians before they do get up out here is their Mount Rushmore, your Mount Rushmore of comedians.
Who's your top 4 people you want to work with, or dead or alive, anything?
Of course, the Chappelle,
Yeah.
Tony Roberts,
Fucking beast.
Dude's a killer.
Rico the Great. I get one more for a Rushmore, right?
Yeah.
Yep. You get 4.
I want the technical of. I gotta throw Cat Williams in there.
All right, cool. So we got Cat, we got Rico, yeah, Chappelle. Then who was the other one?
You got
Chappelle.
Tony Roberts.
Oh, Tony Roberts. That's right. Tony Roberts. You know, that's interesting, man. Because whenever we ask like comedians, like they're Mount Rushmore, they always mix like Sacramento comedians with like big headlining comedians and shit. But then like when you look at them like stage for stage and shit, like it's comparable.
They just ain't got seen yet. That's all it is.
Yeah, like
the
Sacramento
ones. We just ain't been on that big screen yet. That's all.
Yeah, well, being in the trenches, I have seen some amazing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen super famous comedians just get credit for being famous.
True that.
But I have seen Rico pull where nobody could get a laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And that man,
And that man destroyed
he does do that.
You know what I mean? Now, are we talking about, is it because he's from Northern California, so he's so tapped into the language of the environment? Maybe, but I don't know. It don't matter. I done took him to churches, and he did the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He went out of state too. Boy, went out of state.
I took him to white people.
Yeah.
And he did the same thing. I took him to out of state, and they made sure that they brought him back out. You know what I mean? We was just up in Tacoma. I didn't see Rico do some amazing things. And for somebody to still be amazing with me, and I probably do comedy with them 10 times a month, and this person is still amazing to me. Yeah.
Different type of caliber.
Yeah,
man. Shout out to Rico and all that, man.
Yeah.
But we also want to give you a congratulations because we've seen that you did get married. You know,
Word up.
Shout out to married life.
Thank you.
You know, is kids the next thing? What's
Yeah, we out to get it. And my wife is like 8 years younger than me, so we're gonna start tapping into that and seeing now how that work out.
A young Tristan on the way. All right, you feel me? But man, we appreciate you coming out, man. Appreciate you guys checking us out for another episode of Funny Business Podcast.
Like and subscribe right now.
Come on now, share it with a friend, or if you like one of the clips, cut it out, send